Oh, hey. Have you heard of Command and Conquer before? I doubt you have, but it gives you stuff like this. And this. And then this.
Come in, HQ.
Our ally is under attack.
Ready to do what needs to be done. Let's give them what's coming to them.
Enemy base detected. Enemy units detected.
Yeah, these clips just showcase how crazy it can get at some points. And yeah, that's going to be the topic of today's video. Specifically, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, which I've recently been playing, and I, bought it on my Xbox a couple, months ago or something. As, it was probably, the cheapest one I found. I don't exactly remember the whole buying process, but it was probably just, I saw it and I was like, oh, I remember this series, and so I bought it. I've played Command & Conquer before this, although I have very faint memory of doing so, as it was, when I was, 8 or something, maybe even younger, and it was on PC, so yeah. And it was also Tiberium Wars or something, which is another installment in the franchise. So yeah. That's all the basics of what you need to know, but I'll go over the main campaigns and basically how much fun I had. So yeah, today's video is about Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, and I guess technically Command & Conquer in general, as these games have a pretty similar gameplay loop with different, mechanics here and there. So yeah. Editing floral break here. I was a little bit stupid there. I didn't understand that, well, I did understand that there was an intro cutscene, but I just forgot to mention it, so I'm popping in here to slide it in. Yeah, so basically, the premise of the game is, the Soviets, some of the guys I'll talk about, are at war with the Allies, another group of guys we're talking about, and basically they went back in time, killed Einstein, and basically kickstarted this whole game. They went back in time to kill Einstein, and this new faction, the Empire of the Rising Sun, right? They just appear out of nowhere as a result of their actions, and they're like, "Oh, let's launch the nukes. Come on, let's launch the nukes." And the the person he's calling is like, what are you talking about? Because, get this, you'd probably know this if you knew a lot about Einstein, but basically, since they killed Einstein, nukes haven't been invented anymore. So yeah, they don't have anything to really defend themselves with. Well, besides you, of course, but we'll talk about that soon enough. And another thing, I'm only really going to talk about the final mission, as that's the only real things I have footage of, and there's no way that I'm going to record every single mission, as there's like quite a couple of them for each faction. Like, there's no way I'm recording every single one and showing it to you, but I'll go over the final mission and describe what happens in that. I don't have footage of the Allies one, but I will explain what goes down. And I'll also say here, spoiler warning, obviously. I won't give out too many spoilers for the final mission, I'll just tell you what goes down and the best strategy to finish it, really. A little warning, the strategies I used for the Allies and the Soviet endings is, quite similar, as you'll see, eventually.
What?! This is a moment in history! Take a picture! Yo!
So I kinda lost the clip for this one. I don't have it. But yeah, basically, I'm going to just tell you all you need to know. You have to, like, shoot a space shuttle launch site, and then, you know, you kind of win. But before that, you have to destroy a ton of iron curtains, which are basically things that make your units invincible, if you're on the Soviet team, that is. They kill infantry, completely unrelated. But yeah, around the end, my construction yard got destroyed, which is basically the main building. And I couldn't build anything else, so I was just restricted to basic boring bombers, which I, bombed the facility with, but still worked in the end, so I can legally say that that was a blast. Because, it's a bomb. Alright, so for the Soviets' final mission, this time, instead of smoking whatever crack I was smoking at the time of doing the Allies one, I got off my tea biscuits and started recording it. It was, quite a long mission, but yeah, I can actually show you the clip. Oh, and guess what? I actually showed this clip, well, a part of it. It was clip number 2 in the intro, the one where I, had fun while bombing this guy's power plant. Yeah, well, that's basically the mission, how it ended. Yeah, I just went with the exact same strategy, but with the Soviets bomber, the Kirkov. So yeah, basically the whole mission is just bombing the Statue of Liberty until it blows up. But, of course, that's not what the mission tells you to do. That's not what it says is the best strategy. But I'd actually say it's the best strategy for almost every level you can use them in. Like, the bombers deal so much damage in a short amount of time that, like, the refuel time on the Allies bombers, on the Allies sentry bombers, and the slow, and I mean tediously slow movement speed on the Kirkovs of the Soviets, it's worth it because it deals so much damage that, and like, they have so much health to the point where you can just bundle them up and brute force your way through any air defenses that the enemy has, basically just ignoring their only means of defending you. Like, They really didn't think about balancing the bombers, and I love it. I love it so much because I just love watching things blow up.
If there's anything I hate, it's a backstabbing, no good I thought the Japanese were supposed to have honor.
I've seen it all. Don't worry about me.
remaining.
In the sky.
Make a tango. Let's go. Let's go have some fun.
An ore mine has been depleted.
Fly.
I've seen it
A
all.
unit is under attack.
We are at the destination.
Altitude all good. In the sky.
Make a tango.
Payload
Let's go.
on its way.
Enemy units
Submerged
detected.
and scanning.
Hey, hey! Hitting the boost. Make a tango. Let's go. Fly. Jet tango. Top speed. Hitting the boost.
A unit is under attack. Our ally is under attack.
You've defeated us for now, but it's not over.
Now, if you've actually played this game before, you might be wondering to yourself, wait a minute, that wasn't the final mission of the Empire of the Rising Sun? And yes, you'd be correct. That isn't the final mission. Because guess what? I only passed that today as I'm recording this. Because I was just kind of stupid and I didn't realize that, that they kind of had their own kind of bomber. So yeah, I got that finished. So I'm happy now. Yay. And yeah, I'm stuck at, like, the 8th campaign mission. So yeah. I'll update this once I beat that final mission, and then I'll comment on it. But yeah, I guess I spoiled mission 7. But hey, I didn't really spoil too much about it. I didn't spoil the start of it, only the ending, which is basically the whole level. The start of it is kind of boring, if anything. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I've really got to talk about. Besides, the first clip I showed you was in Skirmish, which, if you understand strategy games, is basically just a bot match or versus match against a player, where you just kind of battle it out. So yeah, that's all I've really got to say, and I'll, probably upload another video soon enough. Don't quote me on that, since I am not confident with that. So yeah, have a good day or night or whatever, depends on which time zone you're viewing this in, and just, if you've liked this very, very informational video, then I recommend you go and get Command & Conquer Red Alert free, or just any Command & Conquer game, since they have a pretty similar gameplay loop. But yeah, I'll see you next time or something, whatever YouTubers say. Also, Bus and Ilk, or Ikil, yeah. And also, just basically that's me reversing like and subscribe, or sub, because that's what YouTubers ask for. They ask for likes and subs. You don't have to, but I'm like a smaller channel and all that, and like YouTube's hard to start off in, and all that. Not as hard as Twitch. Oh boy, I figured that out firsthand, but, you know, it's still quite hard. So, dropping a like and a sub would be very appreciated. So yeah, see you next time.
Did you eat all the kibbles in the pantry?
Absolutely.
Don't disobey my orders. Did you eat the kibbles in the pantry? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Did you eat the kibbles?
Absolutely.
Fine then, Bev.